Hey guys, this is CT with CT's Horses / dogs. Hey, I'm trying to reach out to my horse lovers, my horse people. I want you guys to check out my playlist for training smoke. You know, I got a lot of good uh, videos from a 30-day training session, from the moment I picked him up right up to the moment I dropped him off. You know, I always say, guys, I pride my videos on transparency, non edited, non scripted. What you see is what you get. I don't know. I had a phone call to come in. I don't know how to stop phone calls from interfering during your live video. But anyway, like I said, you know, I pride myself on transparency. You know, a lot of people on their videos, you know, they cut out the good stuff. I mean, the bad stuff, only show you the good stuff, you know. I let you see it from start to finish. I let you see it raw, you know. Uh, you can't beat that. You get a chance to see what I do, you get a chance to see what the animal does. I'm a practical trainer. Same with my dogs. You know, I'm not out there teaching my horses tricks. Uh, I break and train a horse to do things that you may do practical with a horse. Ride out on your back 40, check your fence line, go on a trail ride, uh, rope, drag something to the fire, you know. But basically, I just want a quiet horse, you know, and I let you guys see that from the very beginning. You know, a lot of your big horse trainers, they try to sell you something to try to make you think that it's a piece of equipment that's making everything better. You know, I ain't got nothing to sell you. I wish I did, because I sure would sell it to you if I did. But you know, some guys, they got a magical halter. They got you know, they want you to buy their their lunge whip, their uh, they're promoting something that supposedly helps them and make their dog training better. You know, if you guys, man, I'll try to get to all these questions right now. Like I said, I'm trying to get to my horse people. I'll come back and try to look at these questions and answer those questions. But I want some of my horse viewers to look at that playlist, Train and Smoke. And like I said, it's a 30-day, it's a 30-day training session from the time I picked him up to the time I dropped him off. You get to see a horse that came there with no manners, that didn't know nothing about being rode, being saddled. He was just gentle to the touch. And you get to see how he progressed and how I progressed him. Uh, so once again, you know, for all my horse lovers out there, check me out. I don't claim to be the best, but boy, I'm far from the worst. And I keep it real. I ain't selling you a sack of horse poop. You know, I'm giving some good knowledge. I'm explaining what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. And you get to see the horse eventually succumb to what I'm asking him to do or her to do. I'm going to start, I got a black and white paint mare call her Darling. You guys have seen a few of her videos. I'm going to start working with Darling. I've been saying that for the longest, but I'm actually going to start working with her, and I'll be making some videos for my horse viewers. You know, uh, my dog viewers, I keep you guys occupied. You know, uh, I want everybody to view my page. If you like my page, subscribe to my page. Or if you like a video, if you see one video you like, I guarantee you'll see 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7, 8, 9, 10 that you're going to like too. You know, so thanks, Frank. But anyway, share my videos, subscribe to my page, turn on the alert, the notification buttons. Be the first to get the new video. I'm going to stop talking about things for a few minutes, and if you guys got any questions or comments, now's the time to put them up. I got these readers on so I can read. Now, I'm a slow reader, but I can read. So if you got any comments, now's the time to type it in, and I'll try to answer your comment as quick as I can. If I don't get any comments, I'll be signing off. Again, I'd like to thank all my viewers for watching my videos. I don't ask nobody, you know, if you see a video and you like, you know, comment on it. I'll reach back out to you, but I don't ask anybody to fake nothing for me. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down or comment about it. We can discuss it. We can either agree or we can agree to disagree. You know, I don't go in and take out certain comments off of my page. You know, you get on a lot of people's page, they turn off the comments. They don't want to hear your negative stuff. But, you know, I don't mind it because I can debate it or I can explain everything that I'm doing. And again, I don't claim to be the best. And you know, we can learn something from anybody. Smart, dumb, rich, poor. We can learn what to do or we can learn what not to do. But we can learn from anybody. So like I say, I like to interact with my viewers. And I like to share the knowledge that I have. You know, I hadn't went to school for horse training. I didn't go to school for dog training. I went to school to be a teacher. Well, I didn't say I went to school to be a teacher, but I ended up leaving college with a elementary teaching certificate. So I have taught in the public school system. Teaching is training. Training is teaching. So I guess, you know, I'm just blessed to be able to do that. Like I say, you know, they got dog training schools out there. They got horse training schools, and it costs. So I'm sharing a lot of information with you guys that don't cost you nothing. CT, is the paint totally green, or are you going back and building a foundation? Okay, on that paint horse, I bought her. She was like a 10-year-old. A guy bought her when she was 3. He said she was broke. They just had her spoiled rotten. All she knew was about sugar cubes and carrots. And my horses on my place don't know nothing about sugar cubes and carrots. So when I get a horse like that, I just start from the beginning and treat them like they're not broke. And if I get to a point where I could tell she's done this before, what I'll do is I'll just make her do it my way, and I'll move on a lot faster. But I'll start her from the very beginning, and I'll progress her that way. That way I know that if she didn't have it, she will have it. Because I'm gonna lay that solid foundation. You know, a lot of people don't understand that every time we touch our animal, we teaching them something good or bad. We leaving them something. We leaving them with some good knowledge, or we leaving them with some bad knowledge, or we leaving them on a good note or a bad note. But every time we interact, we're teaching them something. So I when I got a horse at my place, I mean, any bad habit or anything that they show me, I'm fixing it right off the bat. When I feed my horses, they'll go in there and they'll wait on me. They don't push on me. They don't push on the feed bucket. They don't even stick their nose in that feed trough till I turn and walk away, because I've stopped them from that. Not that they never tried, but when they did it, they got pushed up against their nose, slapped on the nose, and they were asked to wait and made to wait. So now it's a given. And again, these animals are very smart. If we give them the right information, man, they will retain it in most cases. That was a good question. I appreciate that. Anybody else got any questions? I keep saying I'm gonna try to, let's see, Frank, I've only rode a horse twice in my life, but my father and sisters rode all the time. I want to buy one in the future. Hey, brother, if you want to buy one, hopefully I have one to sell for you, or if you don't know what to look for when you go out to buy one, give me a shout, and I'll tell you what to look for, because I'm going to tell you, man, these horse traders, man, boy, they'll pull all the punches on you. They'll dope a horse up. They'll drug a horse. They'll ride one out. You go thinking you buying a broke horse, and in the morning you go out there to get on him, and you can't catch him in a 10 by 10 stall. So if you don't know, man, take somebody that knows. That was a good question, Frank. Appreciate it, man. Frankie Huey, he's one of my solid viewers, man. He's checking me out all the time, and I appreciate it. And I ain't met the brother yet, but I call him a friend. We've been interacting. He got a son that plays baseball. I was a baseball star in high school and college. I had a chance to play professional baseball, but I was too busy chasing the girls instead of in the gym swinging that bat when I needed to be. CT, how would you judge a horse temperament when going to buy? Well, as far as a temperament with a horse, if I'm going to buy a horse, if they're telling me he's a untrained horse, then I'm not going to be expecting much. So I'm going to be looking at his body. I'm going to be looking at his conformation, So I want some registration papers. I want to see a pedigree. So if I'm looking for a showline horse, then he's going to be a beautiful horse. If I'm looking for a working horse, he might not look as good, but he come from working line horses. If I'm going to buy a horse and this guy tell me he's broke to death, you can ride him anywhere, okay, buddy, get on him and ride him for me. I ain't going to ride nobody's horse. I'm going to let them show me everything that they advertise that horse to be. They got to show me that. So if they can't show me, then I'm going to consider that's not what it is. So that's what I look for when I go to buy a horse. And like I said, it just depends on what I'm buying it for. If I'm buying a kid broke horse, shit, show me some kids riding him. Show me some kids brushing him off. Have some kids there leading him around. And don't have him stalled up and waiting on me. Have him out in the pasture. I like to see it from the beginning to the end. Good question. Anybody else? Somebody questioned something about a German Shepherd, and I missed it, because right now, like I said, guys, I'm trying to make this one about my horse viewers, but at this moment, I don't mind answering any questions about my dogs too. So I'm sorry, buddy, that I missed that one. But if you come back with it, I got it. Or I think it would be on the comments when I get off of this, and I'll answer it in your comment. But I appreciate you guys interacting on my page. We got about 15 minutes coming up. I'm going to be out. Y'all have a good night. Thank you.